Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic and welcome back to the channel. And today, if you guys, it's kind of a strange video. I don't even think I've ever made a video on this topic. But today we're talking about the PBS Kids show Arthur and how it's essentially over after 25 years of being on, this PBS Kids network, which is pretty crazy. So growing up, all I would watch is PBS Kids, right? I watched Cyber Chase, Rough Rupkin or whatever the fudge, and a few others. But Arthur was the main shite, so to speak. It was like it was like the best thing on there. Arthur Beyond, I'm like, gotta watch that. I'd get the remote, go to PBS Kids with freaking channel 25 or whatever. Boom, I'd watch it after school or whatever. And ever since I was I don't want to say a little kid, because when I was a little kid I was watching like Thomas. But when I was maybe 5, 4, 7, I don't know, something like that. I would start to watch Arthur. And Arthur to me, as I haven't seen every episode, and I haven't even really watched the finale. I'll talk about it, but I have, I've seen it, but not like fully. It's kind of a strange show because it's PBS Kids. It is technically a kids show. Like when I say SpongeBob, Teen Titans Go, Regular Show, Ninjago, those aren't kid shows. Those are animated shows. They're meant for everyone. There is no target demographic. Oh, Ninjago's really for 4-year-olds, but at 10, no, it's for everyone. You know what I mean? Arthur is a kid show, and now that's not to say if you're a teen or adult you can't watch it. You can do whatever the fudge you want. But when it comes to the actual demographic, Arthur is meant for children, and knowing that and the other content that was on this channel, PBS Kids, Arthur was the only show, maybe Word Girl, but Arthur was really the only show that felt as if it wasn't being, what's 2 plus 2? Good! You could say fucking, I don't know, beans, and they'd be like, good, it is 4! Stupid stuff like that. So it really much is that show where you're like, wow. This is not like a dumb kiddie show. Yeah, it's a kid show, but it's like, I kept watching it when I was like 10. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then they got the animation change. It was still good, but it wasn't as what I remembered. And they got a little political sometimes, and then whatever. And then, of course, some things I didn't agree with, and then now it's over. But, man, when I was a kid, that show was freaking lit, man. I knew all the episodes. I knew all the cool things. It was just a fun show to watch. Arthur is essentially PBS Kids, their version of SpongeBob. Nickelodeon SpongeBob, Adventure Time, Regular Show, Ninjago, Gumball, Cartoon Network, same type of deal. And, going forward with that, I think that Arthur, like I said, it was a good show because it had good animation, good voice acting, good plot. It wasn't like I said, that, they go, what's 2 plus 2, and then they wait an hour and a half, and then they say good, like Dora. That's more for like toddlers. This show was meant for kids and older kids, and it had good plots, pretty cool songs. Then they changed the animation. They had good character arcs. Like some characters would come in that have different, abilities. Like one of them could play the drums, or one of them could, I don't know. The Brain was smart. I don't know why the hell I said drums. One kid is really smart. The Brain, and then one kid, there's different, I don't want to say difficulties, but different, traits of different characters. So, one kid had autism, one kid had this, I think Fern's friend was blind, or she did Braille. So it was kind of cool to, introduce me and other kids to other people, who don't necessarily, I don't want to call them problems, but it was cool that, it was showing children that there are other children that are different, and that it's okay to be different, and that you need to respect that. And that was really unique that they kind of showed it off. And, they didn't play it like, this kid's blind, they did it like, they made a good episode about it, and you're like, wow, this is a cool character. And then, that girl character kept coming back, and it was really unique to see that. And, other PBS Kids shows didn't do that. And I think that was what was really unique. It felt like a regular show, but meant for children. That was what was really unique about it. And it had good moments. It was really funny. My dad would watch it when I'm not even in the freaking room. I'd be doing whatever in the other room, and he'd be in there laughing at Arthur. You know what I mean? It was just it was a show that was meant for children, but it was something that, of course, all ages could watch. It's not like something, it's not like if you're 15 or 20, you watch it, you're going to go to jail. You can do whatever the heck you want, but it was really unique to see that. And the fact that it's over, again, I have not seen every episode, but I've kind of, focused on the last one where they're kind of all, quote-unquote, grown up. And I got to ask you, I don't know what the fudge they're doing. It was Arthur, is he bald? And he just grew hair? Or is he, clean shave, not clean shaven, but, basically bald with some peach fuzz. I don't know. I have no idea. Honestly, I got no. If you know a canon explanation, because in the end of the episode, if you've seen it, it's on YouTube. Just go to PBS Kids, Arthur last episode, you'll find it. It is like he's got a full ass set of hair, and it's kind of weird. It's like, wait a minute. I have questions, you know, I don't understand what's going on here, you know, it's kind of weird. But, you know, I think Muffy is like, I don't want to get this wrong, so I'm just going to try. Arthur's like a writer and like an artist, so he's basically Mark Brown, which is really cool. I didn't cry. I saw the last 10 minutes on YouTube. I got a little misty because, you know, it's a part of my childhood. It meant a lot to me as a kid. And to see that it's over, you know, after 25 freaking years, that's pretty insane. You know, I mean, that's a long runtime. Buster is a teacher, I believe. You know, Francine's like the mayor or something. You know, Brain, I don't think we ever see Brain. He dies. I don't know. You know, we don't know. I think his parents, we don't know what happens to that. Baby Kate, I think, we don't know what happened to her. Apparently, she'd probably be like a teenager at that time. But, you know, it was cool to see characters that I grew up as a child watching them. You know, to kind of see where they are in life, what happened to them. And, you know, I'm not like 30 like that. You know, I'm 23, but I'm an adult technically. But, you know, it is really unique to see that, you know, oh, I remember when I was 7 or 6 or, you know, even 8, 9, 10 watching this show. The older episodes were really freaking liking them. You know, I mean, they were really good and they had meat on the bone. You know, it wasn't just a dumb kid show that was like, what's 8 plus 8 or what's 1 plus 1? You know, what color is this? Like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's not what it was. You know, it was literally regular show without the, you know, teenage adult demographic that has. It was literally meant for children, but it really is a show that could be watched by anyone. It wasn't restrictive in quality, you know. I mean, it wasn't just, oh, you turn Arthur on, no, that's one of those dumb baby shows, then you turn off, you know. It is not a dumb baby, you know, it's a children's show, but it very much was a show that everyone could get into. That was what was really cool about it. And it's over, which kind of blows, but I like how they actually bookended the, you know, the show. It wasn't just like, oh, it got canceled, or oh, it just ended. Like, the final episode is just them going to the Sugar Bowl, and that's it. You know, it's over. You know, they actually had like a legitimate canon conclusion on where the characters are, what they're doing. DW's a freaking cop. That's crazy. You know, I mean, there's a lot of unique stuff in this show, and the fact that they ended it really well is awesome. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna go watch it. You know, I mean, maybe one day I'll slip one on if I'm extremely bored. This is not a show that I, as a 23-year-old, would go and watch. However, you know, if you want to, that's fine. You know, I do. It holds a special place in my heart. You know, I'm not gonna watch it like I would watch SpongeBob. You know, because that's meant for everyone. You know. Arthur can be watched by everyone, but it is necessary. It is a kid show. But, you know, sometimes I'll pop it on YouTube if I'm bored. You know, when I'm scrolling the channel, you know, for whatever, and I see Arthur on PBS Kids, I'll put it on for a few minutes. You know, I mean, it's just a cool reminder that, hey, you know, this is a good show, and I'm sad it's over. Again, the animation changed. When the animation shift happened, that's when I kind of lost interest. It just looked really bad to me. It's not actually bad. It's not like objectively bad. Just my subjectivity. I was like, it don't look too great. And then, you know, they got some questionable stuff in there in the future, and I was like, by the time that happened, I was like 18, like, you know, 17. I was like, I'm not going back. You know, screw that. But, you know, to look at the past, present, and, well, I guess still the past of Arthur, it really much, you know, it's a show that deserved, it was literally PBS's Kids. It was their crowned achievement. You know, I mean, it was their big success story was Arthur. And now that it's over, who knows? Apparently there's going to be a spin-off. We don't know. That's not confirmed yet. But, you know, this was a show that was very special to me, and the fact that it's over is kind of sad. But, you know, I am glad they gave it a legitimate, you know, an ultimate conclusion. They didn't just cancel it or say, oh, you know, the final episode, like I said, is just them going to the library or the Sugar Bowl, whatever, you know. They gave it a real ending. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, tell me in the comments down below what you think about Arthur. Did you enjoy the show? Did you watch it when you were a kid? Hey, if you're a kid now, I don't know, maybe you are. Most of my demographic are 18 up, but, you know, hey, if you're a kid, do you watch Arthur? You know what I mean? What's your favorite part? I think the earlier seasons were the best. Not just because I grew up with them, I just think they legitimately are my favorite. But, you know, it's a good show from when I was a kid, and it's kind of, you know, crazy that it's over because it was such a big part of my childhood. Anyway, tell me in the comments down below what you think about Arthur. Are you happy it's gone? Are you sad it's gone? And what was your favorite part or favorite character of the Arthur TV show? Anyway, next video is going to be Fantastic Beasts. I got Lord of the Rings. I got a bunch of stuff. This is just a one-off. I just wanted to quickly mention Arthur because it was a big part of my childhood, and I wanted to see if it was part of yours as well. All right. Arthur's over, pretty crazy, pretty sad, but still good memories. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.